Oh shit, girl. Fuck, this shit having an aneurysm and I didn't save it.
Did you know who that girl be? That she ain't go down on the beat.
Alright, so hey y'all, it's Ayinhad. Well, my pod name Ayinhad, but you know they call me Yin. And this is my series to cook up, episode 3 to be exact, of my new series to cook up, where I make beats based off of this list of artists I want to produce for one day. And today we're doing Benji Blue motherfucking Bills. So let's get into it now. Okay, so we are in Ableton Live intro, and to start off this beat off camera, I made like this very simple like melody. It's an 8-bar loop, and I ended up flipping the melody into what I have in track number 5. So I'm gonna break down what I did for the sample melody loop thingy. For the first layer, I added just some pads from Expand. And it's the same thing for the other 4 bars. And then for the second layer, it's literally just 2 layers of melody. But I added an arpeggio from Analog Labs. And together, those gave me this. And then from that, I pitched it down. On this one that I'm showing you, I pitched the whole loop down 4 semitones, and then I cut it up to give it like that stutter effect. I should color code the clips so you know what to look for. And now we are left with track number 5, which is literally the same thing that I just played for you, but I think it's pitched up 2 semitones. Now that I showed you everything that you needed to see there, I'm deleting everything else that was made before that. I already know I want, like, you know that vintage flute sound? I know I want that. But I'm just gonna play around with the semitones of this first and then get something that I can work around, and then I'll probably change everything later. Why am I all over the place when I make beats? I don't know, bro. Now that I've voiced out whatever I want to hear, whatever I hear, I usually just switch up the preset right after, and then if I feel need be, I will turn it into chords. But I hear definitely a flute or some type of wind instrument. I want to make it sound like more video gamey, so I'm gonna probably go into cradle, bit flip, and see what I can find. So that was making the first beat. This beat will also be featured in my beatstores located in the description of this video and in the comments. I personally think it's mid. Let me know what you think in the comments. But today is now like 2 days after whatever you just saw. My bad. I'm in college, so it's like, it's still trying to find a good rhythm.
I'm not going for a very specific vibe for this one. I'm just gonna lay stuff down and see what I get. But I'm gonna start with finding a preset in Analog Lab 5, and let's see what I come up with for the first layer. Alright, so for the first layer, I came up with this cool little chord progression. I think I'm gonna go, now that I have this down, I'm gonna probably make it into like a cool, fun R&B-esque beat. This chord progression kind of reminds me of his project that he did with Benny X recently. There's a lot of experimental stuff on this, so yeah, I'll just make like something very experimental R&B. Wait, I want to try to fill up this. Oh shit, girl. Fuck, this shit having an aneurysm and I didn't save it. And that was episode 3 of the cook up. Making beats for Benji Boo Bills. I don't know how I feel about either one of the beats, to be honest. I'm still working on finding my own sound, so I'm glad that I was able to do this episode from my perspective. And thank you for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more. And I'm gonna get out of here. I have to edit this video because posting once a month is not it, and my laptop is about to die. Peace.